About the Purple Wedding, the geeks send their regards.
Deep 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 beep 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 deep beep 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 beep.
Geeks of the Week. Steph couldn't be here because she claimed she was sick. But I think she was just having Bucky feels and looking up fanfic of him. That's what her days consist of. Working, cosplaying, looking up inappropriate fan fiction. And if it sounds like I'm hating, I am, because she's living the dream. Powers off, still making pies. And I hope she comes back and brings me back some pie. Lulu, I'm sorry for your technical difficulties. It would be one of the running jokes on this channel, only that it's not fucking funny. It needs to stop. Why won't technology cooperate with you? I know the whole ordeal you went through last week to try to post a video, and I'm very sorry for it. Hopefully, smooth sailings here on out. I read the article you posted and really liked it because I do tend to gloss over Scarlett Johansson, mostly because I wasn't surprised on how amazing she was going to be. She's been epic. She's super talented and one of my favorite actresses. Nikki, you were being way too hard on your review. I, for one, enjoyed it. Since you have a background in visual medium, you brought a cool technical eye to it, and I always like that. Plus, I know Iron Man's your favorite, and Captain's on the completely different end of the character spectrum. And yes, we should totally have more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. talk. By the way, Lulu, hang in there. I know the first quarter of the season was weak, but trust me, it gets stronger. With that said, let's have a non-spoiler, vague conversation about this week's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Can you believe what's his face is being a total dick? And just when I'm starting to like him, well, guess what, dude? I never liked you. I only feel bad because the character I do like is gonna have their feelings hurt. You jackhole. And thus ends my talk. Thank you. Oh, before I transition into Game of Thrones, let's have a quick game of charades. First word, second word, hmm, hmm, third word. Hmm. Raw. Ah, Game of Thrones. I'm of course wearing purple for the occasion. There's not much I could say about this week's episode without spoiling it, so instead I'll just tell you about my reaction. And this might be too much personal information, but I feel like I can share with you. At the end of the episode, I got a huge boner. Have you guys seen Will Ferrell's underrated classic Semi Pro? There's this scene where they do the alley oop for the first time, and Will Arnett's on commentary. And when he views the alley oop, he says, "I just got an erection." That was me at the end of Game of Thrones. I was so happy. I wouldn't mind hearing Pharrell's happy song, even if it's been overplayed. I just ecstatic, even if it's all downhill from here on out. I don't give a shit. It was all worth it. Ah, ah. Also, George R.R. Martin should probably not be a wedding planner. It was announced earlier in the week that Nightwing's going to get a new series titled Grayson. Apparently, he's going to be a spy, and there's an image preview of him carrying a gun. I'm sorry, the idea of it made me throw up a little in my mouth. I've been reading Forever Evil, and I'm not impressed. But I knew they were either going to kill Nightwing or something drastic would have to happen to the character because they revealed the secret identity to the public. Which, by the way, is a huge mistake to make. And I get it, comic book fans, we don't like change, but this is just stupid. And it goes against the spirit of who Dick Grayson is to have him carrying a gun. I feel they're just trying to make him into a wannabe Winter Soldier. Come on, DC, don't do this. With all the drama going on in the Bat family, I decided this is the best time to check in on the Batman comics. So this is going to be an all-Bat review. To the Bat polls! I'm going to kick things off with Batman Eternal Issue 2, written partly by Scott Snyder, art by Jason Fabok. And James Gordon appears to have shot an unarmed man. Is he being framed? In a word, a yes. By who? Well, one of Batman's first enemies. Have I piqued your curiosity? Some of my favorite Batman stories involve him having to solve a case and dealing with a criminal element that isn't necessarily one of the crazies from his rogues gallery. This had really cool artwork. My only concern is if they're going to be able to keep up with the quality. This is going to be a weekly comic book for a year, and that is a huge commitment, and it could easily get off track. Still, this was a solid issue, and I rated 4 out of 5. Next, Batman and Wonder Woman issue 30, written by Peter J. Tomasi, art by Patrick Gleason. And Ra's al Ghul has stolen Damian's body and has plans to resurrect him using the Lazarus Pit. Batman is trying to stop him for reasons. Do I really need to say the reasons? This arc has been action-packed, putting the Dark Knight in different locations, and it's been fun, but it's hard for me to get into because I know Damian isn't coming back, at least not right now, so it's hard for me to be invested in this one. The artwork by Gleason seems to have improved a lot since the start of the series, and I have become a fan. I rate this issue 3.5 out of 5. Finally, and my bad pick of the week, see what I did there? Batman issue 30, written by Scott Snyder, art by Greg Capullo. And in this dystopian past, that's right, I said past because this is still dealing with Batman's first adventures, the Riddler has defeated Batman, he's taken over Gotham City, and made it isolated. So basically, it has part of the plot from Dark Knight Rises. I'm on record saying that I wasn't crazy about the arc that led into this, but now, and let me tell you on what hooked me. The Riddler is willing to give back control of the city if you could ask him a riddle that he can't answer. That is just fucking cool to me. It's a classic riddle move. I read this comic before the other Batman ones, and they all looked less by comparison. Greg Capullo is a magnificent bastard with his artwork. You don't think he could get any better, but he does. I rate this issue 5 out of 5. That's it for me. Remember to subscribe to us. Why you no subscribe? Like us on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, check out the other more awesome geeks, and fare thee well. First word. Second word. Hmm? Hmm? Third word. Hmm. Raw.